What's up, YouTube? It is, I gotta find which way the camera is. It is March the 12th, Monday, doing a show on a different day of the week because I had to go to the wedding last night. So, as promised, here today, tonight, we are going to continue the show. It is 8 o'clock, a little later than normal. It's alright, we'll figure it out. We'll wing it as we go. Interesting kind of day. Obviously, I did the live shot from while I was working out in the field. I don't know why I did that, but just wanted to try it out. What's going on, Alan Thompson? Jason Clark, how are you, sir? Mr. Sigmund himself is here. So it was kind of interesting being out, trying to do some recording while all of that was going on. A little goofy, but it worked. I made it. What is going on? John Bates. Tell your brother I said hey and hey to you. Russell Skipper. My man. Got rained out today on his Z-Spray. But that's all right. That is all right. Mr. Morton, how are you, sir? Pete is out pushing snow. I'm sorry. Lush Lawns, how are you, sir? It is the special Monday night edition of the Grass Factor. Mikey J, how are you, sir? Sorry I threw you off last night, Sigmund. Yeah, man, it was a good time. Had to do the old wedding thing, but it was a good time. We went up to the Sun Sphere, the top of the Sun Sphere. That's kind of an iconic symbol of Knoxville, Tennessee downtown area, right there in the heart of World's Fair Park. They've got the big giant Sun Sphere, big giant gold ball, and you go up to the top of it and have fun. Perry Sutherland, how are you, sir? So, it is March 12th, and had snow on the ground in Cookeville. Yeah, man, that's what's interesting. So, today we have interesting setup. Started with rain last night. We probably got, I don't know, quarter inch, half inch of rain overnight. Had some decent wind and stuff coming through. And woke up this morning, looked at the forecast, looked like a little band of snow was going to push through and it was going to break up as it got here. Turned out it didn't break up, so we started getting a decent amount of snow. That being said, none of it accumulated, so that was kind of off, and that was actually really nice. None of it accumulated. It just was enough to create a big giant mess, and I was trying to aerate and overseed some spring yards. I did the video of that earlier. Did some seeding, sprayed some tenacity, and then the sun came out and it was absolutely gorgeous the rest of the day, which is nice because I still had a lot of work left to do. So I was able to get a fair amount of work done, and I'm happy about it. Paul, glad you had fun with it. Felix, that's right. Matt and Pete in the house. Lush Lawns has 15 inches coming tonight. That does not sound fun. Snow on the ground in Nash Vegas. That's right, Andrew. I heard about that. I talked to a buddy of mine in Mount Juliet. He had snow on the ground. Yes, I did. All right, Sigmund. Yeah, we can talk about the spring seeding I did today. For those of you that don't know, I hate spring seeding. I try and stay away from it at all costs. Now that tenacity has gone generic, I want to play with it more and more. Had the perfect opportunity on this property today. If you haven't seen the earlier live stream, you can see it. It is a nasty yard. Very little coverage. There's crabgrass skeletons out the wazoo. The ground was real soft. And the fact that there was so little viable turf grass tells me that there may be an underlying issue going on there. I'm going to pay close attention to it this spring, see what the grub issue looks like this spring. If it's just one or two, I probably won't sweat it. I have a feeling that this has had a grub issue in the past. This lawn is irrigated. I would not be attempting this with a non-irrigated lawn. But since the lawn is irrigated, I went ahead and aerated it, I overseeded it, and sprayed it with tenacity all today. And the reason why I do it at the same time is, one, the weed pressure itself, Steve commented on the video and said, why not leave the weeds and let the seed germinate? And that's fine. That's one way you can do that. You definitely can do that. But I like to spray. I like to use seed safe products and spray the same time I seed at the same time I spray. And the reason being is that if you can eliminate the weed pressure, then you're going to get a better successive germ.